Hello, my name is Rivas Mayoki. I'm an author and philosopher, I guess. So, I wanted to talk about comparison because comparison is the thing by which we understand the world, by which we have the ability to discern what is of some order. You have extremes on both sides of the spectrum, and in between, you have gradation. And while you do your observation of the world, you place items that you observe somewhere on the spectrum of gradation between white and black, which are not opposite colors as you might expect, but just light and the absence of light. And in between, you have the gradation of gray, and that is one thing. And when you perceive how light or dark something is, you put it on a spectrum between black and white. And in the same manner, you do that with good and bad, with excellent and terrible, with a lot of different gradations of things. So in art, we have critics who say to us where on the spectrum between terrible and excellent our work lies. And often people mistake evaluation with art, because you can create art without it ever being evaluated with other people. So evaluation makes us more satisfied or less satisfied with our work, or God forbid, dissatisfied or disappointed with our ability to create art. But when you are creating art, the act itself makes you an artist. It doesn't matter how harshly you are judged by critics, where on the spectrum of excellent art do you fall. It's just important, do you enjoy or just like torture yourself with the creation? Because the mere process of creating something new, of producing something, it doesn't have to be that original, but something your own, something uniquely yours, something that came out of you, is the art, and that makes you an artist. And evaluation is what makes you a successful artist. So in the history of art, we know that most of the artists that we value today were underappreciated in their own time. So being judged by critics of your own time isn't all that important. All that being said, it isn't even necessary for your art to be good. I said it recently to someone I know, that anyone is an artist, and anything that you do that is creative, that produces something, makes you an artist. And the classification of being an official artist or someone valued by critics is another scope of things, because I draw and I paint, and I'm terrible at it because I'm originally left-handed, but I was trained to do everything with my right hand. So naturally, without any context of my natural ability, because it can't be expressed through my right arm, which I use to write and draw, I am terrible at it compared to anyone of any value, to anyone drawing on the internet. But I don't do that. I don't compare myself to other people. I only compare myself to myself. And in the evaluation between my early drawing and my current drawing, there's not much graduation. There is no much improvement, because the limitation of using your wrong hand to do something is there for good. But just the mere act of drawing, the mere act of creating, the mere product of my work, which I proudly present on my walls, is enough for me to enjoy it and to do some more, because it's fun. I do it for myself. I don't do it for other people. And I think that the best art is when you do it for yourself. And in the process, if it ends up being appreciated compared to others and said, oh, you're even better than this one or that artist, great for you. That's nice. But the mere process of producing art is not to put it on the market and to gain a monetary value to your work. Although that's always preferable and nice, we all do have to make meets and earn money. But I think we sometimes forget that the mere act of doing art is for the moment, is for the art itself, for the creation. Dance is the type of art you do and it disappears as soon as you stop. But you do it so you can experience the moment of movement, the moment where you are moving in such a fashion that it creates this perfect harmony or disharmony, depends on what your style of dancing is. And the audience has to witness it as it happens because it disappears. Even if it's recorded, you can never experience it in movement like it is in live theater. So there are different type of art, and not all people are capable for all forms of art, but just the mere experience of creating something new, of being that person that can put color on the canvas and make something on it, that can let out their voice and sing about it. It's a wonderful thing, and I recommend it to everyone. And I think it's a mere essence of being human to be able to perform and to create art. So, comparison aside, compare yourself to yourself. It's always possible to be a bit slightly better than you were yesterday. And if others start to compare you to others and say, oh, you're grand, keep in mind why you started doing art at all. Because I don't know, it's one of my fears is to succeed and to lose the ability to perform art. I don't know, for me it seems terrible, and I observe it sometimes happening to people because I think they forget why they started to practice art in the first place. Anyway, that's it for today for comparison. This is, I think, basic storytelling for now. I'm an artist. I write books. There are links below. Support me, like me, subscribe, and see you around. Bye.